you must have a vision from pre-primary one. I want to be a doctor. The way I've been telling this boy, can you be an engineer? He has told me how to be an engineer. Walk that journey of being an engineer. That's the vision. As you have the vision, you must have a mission. You commit yourself towards the journey. You are traveling from Maseno to Kisumu. You are committed. You want to be an engineer. There are things you must burn out. There are things you must reject. There is a sacrifice. You are walking to Kisumu. You are not going anywhere. It's the mission. You are working hard. You are passing exams. You are passing in English. You love all teachers because you are committed to the journey. As you are committed to the journey of that mission of being a doctor, you have to set goals. Number 3, you must set goals towards the journey. Do you have the fare? Do you have the fuel? Do you have the energy? Do you have the luggage? Commit yourself. Have goals. Have long-term goals. You want to be a doctor. Then you must set goals. What does it take to be an engineer? What does it take for you to be what? To be a nurse? Which subject do I exemplary for me to be a nurse? Which subjects do I exemplary to me to be a university professor? You must perform exemplary. Setting long-term goals, being a doctor, and short-term goals every week, every term, per year, up to Form 4. I'm not doing well in maths, and math is required for me to be a doctor. I'm not doing so well in English. English is required for me to be a journalist. You set small goals. From B, how do I move to C? From C, how do I move to B? I was so poor in maths personally. I was so poor from 1 up to 2 from 3. I was getting this and this and this. But I said, I can't go and be a doctor. I was quite hard to be not doctor because I say I was homo. My vision was to be Dr. was in that. And our DOS told me, you cannot make it without math. And I was so poor in math. I could try so hard, I was not getting it right. So I set short-term goals. I will not get an A in math, but I can do something, do some simple maths in paper 1 and paper 2 for me to get at least a B. And that's what I did. Number 4, as you are there trying to set goals, number 4, you must come up with core values. You cannot go anywhere in life if you don't have value system, your integrity, your character. Are you hardworking? Are you obedient to the prefects? Are you obedient to the teachers? Core values. You show me the neighbor who was excelling in life and is in discipline. None. Core values. Are you walking the talk? Are you Christ-like? The character, the core values towards the profession, the core values towards the vision. Being obedient to the teachers is number 1. Number 5 is attitude. Positive attitude towards the teachers. Attitude is in the heart, is in the mind. There is no way you will go anywhere without having a positive attitude towards what you want to achieve. A positive attitude towards what you want to achieve to being a nurse. Are you doing well in maths? Maths, you will fungua maisha. That's why we must take it. This afternoon are 3. Mathematics is key. Even to be a person, you must do well in maths. Even to be a teacher, we have said nobody will get the Bachelor of Education without doing well in math. It is a requirement by the TSC and by the university. Mathematics, nufungua maisha. So I'm talking to somebody this afternoon who hates math. My brother at home. You cannot even be a farmer. You can't be a doctor because you must count. You can't even be a shopkeeper because you must count. My brother, my sister. Mathematics, you must love mathematics. You must embrace mathematics. You must kiss mathematics. You must eat mathematics. Can you love maths? Can you do it daily? I know with your school there's not that time for personal study. Can you hide in the blanket and do some 2 mathematics daily? You will not go anywhere. Mathematics is key. Attitude towards the sciences. You must change. You can't change attitude what I'm teaching you, Okutoyi, if if you don't love me. You must embrace me, because when I'm talking to you and you have switched off from teacher X, we not understand. Positive attitude is key to your academic success. Positive attitude towards your teachers. Positive attitude towards the subject. Positive attitude is key. Number 6, chapter talked about set your personal timetable. I know that school will teach day and night. Your school will teach day and night. Make use of the weekend. Any 2-3 hours. Can you organize your timetable? You revise. Because even if you are taught, and you don't revise, you're not able to absorb that content from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. You must push the content to the long-term memory. How do you do that? You must revise. There's something we used to call RD, how to study. That you must read, revise, and discuss. Reading, you read as you write short notes. To push things from short-term memory to long-term memory. Revision, as you are reading, there are 3-4 questions you have set for biology. 3-4 questions you have set for Kiswahili. After reading for 30 minutes, can you close that book, be disciplined, throw it away? Can you answer the questions you have set on that topic? Mark them. Then you move to the discussion groups. You must have a discussion group. That's another thing. You cannot do it without a discussion group. So in the CBC, we have an to learn together, to collaborate. Can you have a working discussion group? A working discussion group, some people are just all types of friends, 3 to 4 of them, but who are good in each activity. Number 6, have a mentor, have an academic mentor. A nice teacher you have identified. They have taught you for the last 1 term or 2 terms. Get one friend to work with you from Form 1 to Form 4. How to pass exam? You can't pass exam in Form 4. You start from day 1. Have a lifetime mentor, who's a teacher, to work with you. Another thing I think about success, number 7, have accountability friend or a peer or a accountability partner. Accountability partner will hold your hand. Have you done this and this? This is a very good friend of yours who's not a very good joker. A nice friend who will ask you, how well are you doing in this? Accountability partner. A good friend in books. Munatembea na yeye, muna revise na yeye, munakula na yeye. That's the friend in your step class who is responsible for you. Your heart has connected with that friend. You do things together. Next point, as I do finish, I've said you must have a discussion group that is working. We are saying you must manage your time. About time, we are saying there are 2 things God has given us free: time and chance. We have been given free will. How we use there's a difference between Raila or Uhuru and a boda in the village. They may be of the same age, but how these people use their time has brought them difference. Ask your brain, how is using his time? How are you using your time? Opportunity you have been given, we are doing the same cases exam. We are in the same school, we are doing the same syllabus, but how you use your time will be able to determine what type of life you live after your school. You are in school for 4 years, but how you manage your time, how you manage your vision or timetable will dictate what type of person you will make after 4 years. This high school life is too short, but it determines, it dictates who will become in life. That's how serious it is. People joke with it, but it's a very short time, but it can shape you or it can kill you. It has killed very. It has murdered very lives. How you use your time for 4 years. How you use the teachers. These parents have sacrificed their money to take you to that school. Can you use the right time well? As we move on, as I finish about academic excellence, we are also saying this afternoon that you must prepare, you must have a good friend. They say earlier on, bad morals produce what?
Bad company.
Bad company produce good morals. Can you identify what type of friend you have in this afternoon? When you go to school on Monday, can you change the kind of friendship you have? Ni wa kupeleka karibu na kanisa na masomo, ama ni wa ugomvi na vitina na backbiting na nini nyingine na kukula na kucheza na kutofika zaidi. You show me an able to do it successfully. You show me your friend, I'll show you the one. I'll show what you get involved. Can you get good company who are hardworking to move together with? Then, as I move on, prepare for the examination early. When you come to Form 1, who is in Form 1 right now? Who is in Form 1? You are going to do your mtihani way. KCS utafanya nini? 2024. My sister 2024 ni kesho. Can you start revising for 2024 KCSE from today? Exam is set paper 1 and paper 1 is set between Form 1 and Form 2. Can you start preparing for KCSE today? If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a nurse, you want to be an engineer, can you start preparing for the examination today? Early preparation of the midterm exam is key to your success. Prepare well, revise well. Can you consult teachers where you don't understand during free time? Then, as we move on, you must be able to sleep. I know you didn't want to work hard, but sleep is important. You can't be able to get the content if you don't sleep for at least 6 hours. So if I want to encourage those people who are trying to extend, kindly condition yourself at least 6 hours in a day to have rest, so that what you have learned, it can be digested and it goes to long-term memory. It's until what you are learning, it goes to long-term memory that you can remember in the examination. Then, how do you handle the practicals? How do you plan for practical examinations? From 4, from 2, from 3. Chemistry, biology, physics, practical examinations. These tasks are done through exercises. So I don't know how the lab sessions nowadays are organized. During our time, we do lab sessions after 2 days. You must prepare for the lab examination in advance. And there are specific type of material that are set in chemistry, set in physics, and that was during my time. I don't have university for long. Can you get away to be able to master how to handle those questions that we know they are set every year? Those practical examinations. You must prepare for practical examinations. Because how much marks? It's 40 out of 100. So meaning if you fail practicals, you are gone. Physics are something marks. The same. Biology, 40. That means you cannot put those careers and reality you talk about. Those careers want scientists. Those careers want scientists. And you cannot excel in sciences if you don't do well in practical examination. Be friendly to the science teachers. Be friendly to the lab technicians. Be friendly to the librarians. Then lastly, as I finish, I'm saying you must respect teachers. Teachers are key to your success. You must respect even when you're not a job. You must be humble as a born-again Christian in the school. You must be like an eagle. An eagle will just harm, it peaks and it goes. Be an eagle in academics. Be a slave. A slave moves slowly, but it leaves what? A mark. So, can you leave a mark in chemistry? Can you leave a mark in CRE? Can you, all subjects are important. Can you just leave? Can you move slowly but leave a mark? It doesn't matter which type of grade you have gotten in the past exam. This opportunity today, you can decide to make a paradigm shift in your thinking, in the way you are doing your things. And it can be history. I used personally was Okutoyi. I was doing so quietly from class 1 up to class 4. Then I sat down and talked to myself. Regardless of the disability I could talk and laugh at me of stammering, then I said, no, I must do something. I can sit and read and pass. And through that, I changed my lifestyle from class 5 and I became number 1 class 5. And I've been number 1 up to class 8. And I was number 1 up to form 4. And I was number 1 in the first degree. For the first class honors, I was the only one in my class, due to related Maseno. I did paradigm shift in 1995 when I was in class 5, the way I was doing things. I looked at home, the home was, there was nothing. And I said, I am the savior to this home. I am boy of class 5 at Nirika, and I changed the way I was doing my life. And I've been like that. I was the first one to finish our MD in Maseno in education. I was the first one to beat all the people who taught me in undergraduate, those lecturers. I got my PhD before they got. I supervised some of them. So it is about your heart and your mind and your brain. Change the company you are having this afternoon. Can you change? Don't sit with people who can be able to buy jobs. You know, you are the kind of friends you have in school. There are people, the father will call a paranya and they are employed tomorrow. Wewe unajua unatoka in Maseno, you don't have, hauna mtu, hauna mbele, hauna nyuma. Na wewe umechange company yako from where you are with the watoto who is who in this nation. Can you change the company? Can you do a paradigm shift in the way you are operating from today? Can you change the way you are doing the education timetable? Can you have a paradigm shift in your attitude towards teachers, in your attitude towards all the subjects? I want to say thank you very much. I'm praying with you. It's our prayer 10 years from now, we shall have hundreds of nice professionals in this church. As you go back to school, it's my prayer that neema ya Mungu watoshe na mpite mzuri, yale tutaongea yote mpaka jioni, Mungu awaneemeshe, mulete report to church in October when you close. May God bless you, may God do you good. Wow.